finale of Peacemaker Season 2 confirmed my greatest fears about the DCU to be true, and it has all to do with James Gunn. Let me explain. I still like the season, I certainly have my problems with it, especially with the finale, but that's not the problem I have with DCU. What I have a problem with is how James Gunn talked about Episode 8. There are some extreme emotional highs in the finale, as you can see by how James Gunn reacts when he's talking about said scenes. And I want to make a clear distinction because I have no problem with that. What I am talking about is how much he hyped up this final episode. How game-changing it was going to be, the twists and turns, the cameos, scenes that were his favorite to shoot of all time, and how difficult and complex they were, just for it mostly to be an hour-long music video. And the reason I was so scared of this was because when James Gunn became the head of the DCU, he glazed the next DCU project as much as he did this finale. That movie was The Flash. It's hard to tell that James Gunn is just being a businessman in these interviews, because every project that he's attached to, he says it's very, very good, and most of the time, he's right. But he quite literally said that The Flash is the best superhero movie he had ever seen, and that it was amazing. His words, not mine. Now, I was willing to give him some grace when this was all happening, because he was new to the studio, he had to do whatever he could to make this movie get some money, but he seems to have now just done the same exact thing for the Peacemaker finale, and I think Gunn has such a consistent and successful way to generate hype for his project that when they don't meet the mark, it leaves fans significantly more disappointed than they would have been otherwise. If Peacemaker Season 2 taught me anything, it's watch the trailers, watch the interviews post-release of the project, but don't buy into the Gunn hype, because he's gonna do whatever he has to sell you his stuff, which is what his job is. I'm not trying to put any shade on him, but it's just the hype he generates for his movies could only make it worse. That's all for today. What did you guys think about the Peacemaker finale? Follow for more.